couples that we will have it here in half an hour. So, because during the couples class, we don't have so much time to focus on our part, on ladies' part, so then let's have our moment together now to do this, right, to fix things. So, let's start by doing this simple casse-pied in side step. Let's start with the side step, and then we will imagine a square and we will draw with our body a square. So, let's go in ti-ta-tam. So how we will do this, keeping the body calm, we want to keep the body calm and we want to ensure a transfer when it has to be and how it has to be, like like we do our best. But it's like trying not to, what I mean with this, it has to be, it's not a fixed rule, but it's looking for the best way to give back to the partner a nice sensation and for us to be stable in the floor. So for this we will need a few tools, and it's better to lift the heels from the floor and use only the metatarsus. And we start from the base leg. Let's say the base leg now, standing leg is the left, and we go rebound, yeah, so it's like only on metatarsus, and I want to lift my, like to suspend a little bit because the partner will do that, and I want to feel that I'm pushing in my metatarsus towards up, so I'm pushing in the floor, I'm pushing the body in the floor in the metatarsus so that I can rise and then arrive normal with the whole foot with the heel. I will show you like this so that you can see better, yeah, so I'm starting from the left and I'm going to the right and I will do like pi, pa, pam, yeah, so that means that in the process I will remain on the spot. This is to not to move, yeah, it's just on the spot. So we do ti, ta, tam, right? And we, let's say, sit, yeah, come back to the normal axis. So then we change the axis, the third one. So we go like 1, 2, 3, right? And then the third one, we change the axis. But in the meantime, we have the center in the middle, right? So we keep ti, ta, tam, yeah? And then we move, and when we move, we don't collapse, yeah? We keep the same center, yeah, controlled up, yeah, like we don't collapse. And then, yeah, so let's try to do this a couple of times, like ti, ta, tam. And then we join and we do ti, ta, tam. So use the metatarsus, yeah, so yeah, these are the metatarsus. We always say this, you know by now, for sure, I hope. So the cushions, yeah, under the, behind the first 3 toes. So we go pushing towards up so that we can go again normal, yeah? Good. Now that we have done this, let's imagine a square, yeah, and we will do forward steps, again side, and then back, and again side. So let's try to focus that our center in these rebounds will be really in the middle. So I will do it here. So we go pi, ta, tam, ti, ta, tam. What am I doing here? You notice that I don't want to balance, right, my body. I don't want to change the axis all the time, because this is the thing, this is like the most common mistake, that we move too much and we lose too much time and we balance too much, and then the partner feels that we are balancing, or we fall into the floor somehow. We can use the heels or not, but for here I would like, for the side step, I would recommend you not to use them, to just step at the third one, at the last one with the heel, and then we go pi, pa, pam. Here you can use the heel of the forward. And what is important to focus is that the center is in the middle and my chest, yeah, is going to be in the embrace, because it's going to be in the close embrace, and it's going to be over the front leg all the time, yeah? So, of course, not more, but just over the front leg, over the foot, yeah? In between the ankles and the toes, yeah? In that part of the foot, in between the ankles and the toes, try to place your chest. Try not to let your, yourselves the back, even if, let's say, yeah. So bring your chest. It's always good to bring your chest and bend the knees, yeah, and bring your chest to be over the forward foot. Yes, forward leg and foot. So let's go. Trying to push into the floor to go up. Ti ta tam and down. Ti ta tam. Pim pam pam. Then again up, and then we are going down and take your center, then up, yeah. Ti ta tam, ti ta tam, ti ta tam, pi ta tam, ti ta tam, ti ta tam. So for all of them, of course, the harder ones are the forward and the backward, right? Because there is when we can, let's say, lose the ground or lose the balance or move too much, right? So what we want is like to not move. Actually, I'm pushing in the floor. You see, like 1, 2, 3. You see, and I'm down. Yes, bend, and it's like so. First one, let's say that I'm starting with the right, and I'm going to change at the last one and the third one. I'm going to change on the left. So I'm going down and doing like 2 rebounds, and the third one, then is when I'm changing, and I can go again, right? For example. So then is when it's like we are not doing this either stiff, yeah, either we are not moving axis, yeah. This is like very important that we are not doing this, yeah. And good. Let's try to focus on these things now and use as well, yeah, in this process with imagine the partner. Then you can watch the class of Milonga that I will have with Giovanni from 8 p.m. tonight, and you will see it as well the little, let's say, dissociation. Let's say contraposition of the upper body that we use because we need this, when we dance milonga, right? So let's try again to go ti ta tam, and then from here, from up, so we go ti ta tam up, and we go down ta tam, ti ta tam, and then down ti ta tam, and then all the time being calm and pushing the floor, and you're down, up, use this cadencia, right? And observe the same that if you're using this trick, right, that you're going in suspension, your free leg, can do things. So you can take the free leg, yeah, a little bit up, yeah, so that you can go down. But you have to be in control, yeah? You see, you can go as well, yeah, with the leg, yeah? Letting it with delay a little bit and not throwing it. You can use it, yeah, to add, if you want, sometimes, yeah, a little bit of embellishment, yeah? Can be also on the floor, yeah? Like close to the floor, but you give it a shape, or you can, let's say, touch a little bit your, for example, your ankles, right? So you can add things if you are in control and if your center and your body, yeah, are in the middle all the time, and you're not moving too much, yeah, and you're not keeping stiff, but you want to go pushing, and you can use in the forward step, you can really use the heel as well to push the floor, and then come up, and then go down and use only the metatarsus, yeah, and down and up. So this is something that many times, let's say, we don't have time to, it's a detail, or there are details that many times we don't have time to tell them milonga for, you know, to say this about ladies. So focus on this, let's say, suspension and going down and keeping the center, and coming back, like pushing to the ground towards up, and go down controlling, yeah? Because your partner will go down here, yeah? Maybe, let's say, maybe if he is not clear or something, but you can have this power, right? To know how to take over this traspiés if he is not clear. You will know that he, let's say, he wants to do some traspiés, maybe just in case, but maybe you have a partner that knows, and then it's even better, right? And so important as well, of course, not to lose the hips collapsing, yeah, in all this. So not to balance, yeah, not to change the axis, yeah. We are not changing the axis, yeah. Did you observe that? It's like pushing actually towards down. It's like pushing towards down so that we can go to change at the last one all the time. This is the thing. Good. So we have done. We were focused on these rebounds for traspiés, and now let's try in the end to see the difference, right, between the little double, right? So when we will receive, and you will see in our next class, right, of the milonga class, when we receive this ti ta tam, yeah, this is like we are moving, right? So it's not anymore they are not rebounds anymore, but they are little steps with double time, right? So it's like ti ta tam. It will be like there will be like little, and the last one normally we will go in the changing weight in the last one. So little trick for this is like to go as well in a little suspension, because also the partner will send us. So respond, yeah, respond as well, react to push as well the metatarsus for the double, and then arrive on your heel, but of course don't collapse here. Keep the body, right? So for this it's like we will go like ti ta tam, yeah, and then go with the whole foot. I will show you here. So it's like ti ta tam, yeah, and try to, of course, try to pay attention at the partner remain, and go joining, go use the metatarsus to push the floor towards up, right? And then arrive with the whole foot with the axis and with the heel as well at the last one, right? This is like maybe we don't tell this in the couples class again, because maybe there is not enough time, but these are little details that make a difference for the quality, right? And to help you to feel better and to respond better, right? Good. So this was for today. We focused on rebounds, traspiés for ladies, for milonga, and I hope you practice. You can think of all these details and practice in a square like this, and think of the differences. And I wait for you in a couple of minutes, in 10 minutes, with Giovanni at the milonga class, so that you can practice as well during the milonga class, the same, to put the concepts in application, right? Good, so I wish you besos y abrazos, see you soon, and of course then see you on Monday at 7:30.